Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is the, it is who. It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. How are you guys doing? I'm doing fine. Listen, you guys can tell by the title. I'm reviewing. I went to go see Respect. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's all I can say. That's all I can say because I cried. I cried from the time she sang Respect to the end of the movie. Literally, I was in tears. Literally, I was in tears. I was in tears. Oh my God, Jennifer Hudson. She's gonna get nominated for an Oscar for this one. And at first, I was like, nah, no. But baby, whew. Now, what I will say is, they didn't they didn't examine or pinpoint or kind of explain what we all wanted to know. Who is the daddy of that her first child? And if she got pregnant when she was 12, which is completely outrageous and insane, especially if she's a preacher's daughter, but then she had another child at 14, like, whoa. Like, what is going on here? So they didn't get into that. They didn't get into that. They kind of like skipped, like, from the time she was pregnant at 12 until the boys were like 5. And we're like, whoa, 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 whoa. We need to know about that. Like, okay, well, maybe they're going to do another movie with just that segment because that whole part was, um, out out of the movie. So, up until that time, the movie was like, I was like, okay, I'm just waiting, And Jennifer Hudson, her acting. Now, she's not the greatest actress. Now, there's no way that Halle Berry or Beyonce or they were saying India Ivory or Macy Gray or something, or Fantasia. Now, I could see Fantasia playing that part, but I don't know. I don't think Fantasia can write. Can act? Can she? I don't even think Fantasia can read. I don't know if she can read yet, but I absolutely love Fantasia. And I made a video when Auntie Riri died. Fantasia blew that funeral off. Was it Fantasia or Jennifer Hudson? One of them. But anyway, Jennifer Hudson can sing. Oh, Jennifer Hudson can sing. And I remember when her and Beyonce did, what was Sparkle? Remember? And of course, she won an Oscar for that. But in my uncle's house up in San Francisco, it was on Thanksgiving, and we had a debate on who can sing better or whatever. And, they were saying, I don't know if I was for Beyonce or Jennifer Hudson. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, I think I was for Beyonce because I was like, Jennifer Hudson can't run around the stage and still sing. Because she'd be, I don't know who I was for. But anyway, Jennifer Hudson will be nominated for an Oscar. Now, will she win? Probably. Because it's a part in the movie, and I'm not giving away, but it is a part in the, well, there's a couple parts of the movie, but there's just one part where you're just crying. Now, for you people who grew up in the Baptist church, whoa, 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 you go. I should have went. I was planning on going to church today. Oh my God, the music is phenomenal. And I thought that they would put Aretha's songs, voice original with Jennifer, like lip singing. No, no, no. No, no, no. Because I was like, is that Aretha or is that Jennifer? No, honey, Jennifer Hudson can sing. Oh, if you ever, which we never, no one ever said she couldn't, but a lot of people says that she screams and hollers. No, she sang. she definitely sang in this video. Not video, movie. Let me tell you, it brought me back to when I was a child. Please, who I hope I don't cry. It just brought me back to when I was a little girl, and Aretha's songs. And my mom didn't play it that much, but my grandmother did or whatever. And just I was born in 1969, so that was just like the hype of it or whatever. So her with Martin Luther King and her father, Forrest Whitaker, honey, baby. Now, he is not the best looking black Negro kind, but baby, honey, that Beijing and that makeup, baby, and them suits, I was just like, hey, daddy, hey, he looked good. This is the best I've ever, I don't know if they corrected his eye or whatever, but he looked good. Yes, now, the Wayans brother, he was okay. He was okay. I don't think that he's gonna get an Oscar. But one person that I did like was her mother in the I don't know who this particular actress is. I've seen her before. But another thing I liked about the movie is women had their real hair. Not all of them, because there were a lot of wigs, but just back then when women wore wigs, because my mom definitely had a big old beautiful afro, whatever, wig or whatever, but it wasn't like the weaves and the lace fronts or whatever, but it was a lot of natural hair. And Jennifer wore, I think she had her natural hair in some of the parts. No, actually in one part, yeah, she did have her natural hair. Yeah, she did. You'll see. And how women dressed back then. And how Detroit, they say Detroit is in ruins right now. But back then, Detroit was, all that, when the factories were going forward or whatever, people had jobs and they had nice houses and people used to dress in Detroit. I don't know if I ever told you, but one year, this had to be so, like 95, 96, whatever. My father lived in Chicago and his girlfriend, whatever. So I flew out there. And then from there, my stepsister, Trozana, she like, okay, so my sister, well, we weren't really stepsisters, but my father dated her mother. Okay, Trozana's best friend was it Barry Gordy? Was it Barry Gordy? No. Who's the guy who owned Ebony? Her best friend's grandmother used to work for whoever owned Ebony. Well, it wasn't Barry Gordy. I don't know who it was. But anyway, so they had a couple, whatever. Anyway, my best friend's friend whose grandmother worked, they used to call her Big Mama. Yeah. So she worked for whoever owned Ebony or whatever. Anyway, the girl, she was a dentist. She became a dentist, whatever. But anyway, so she knew some people, okay? So we ended up going to a party. Oh, God. Not Jalen Rose. It was the guys who went to Michigan. The guys who went to Michigan. I can't remember the name, but it was tall. And, darn it, who's the guy? Who's the guy who plays basketball? I know I'm off topic, but oh God, this is Michigan got fives. This is a dark one. I think he played for the Warriors. He used to date Tyra Banks. I can't remember. Anyway, it was Jalen, something like that. Anyway, he get birthday party, whatever. Okay, a picnic or whatever. It was free food. Everything was free. It was like maybe 200 people was on the lake or something like that. Anyway, it was nice. Okay, basketball players. Not Chris Mullins. Anyway, that was the first time. I think I've said that in another video. After that party, it was this one beautiful girl. She was from Detroit. She was so beautiful. Oh God, my arm. She's so beautiful. I think she was mixed or something, whatever. She was just absolutely gorgeous. Body, whatever. She was younger than me. But anyway, this guy, he was fine. he, was interested in her, so we all went back to his house. Baby, they lived in Olympia Fields in Chicago. First time ever that I can't even remember the house, but baby, they had an inside Olympic size pool. When I tell you, honey, these are bougie Negroes, let me tell you, let me understand. Listen, but anyway, the girl from Detroit used to tell me about what it's like, in Detroit or whatever, because she was white, but she was kind of, she was kind of young or whatever. But, that's when Detroit, you would have, like, okay, like me. Duh, that's why I need to go to Detroit. The matching hair with the matching fur, you know what I'm saying? Like, Detroit guys, people from Detroit, they were fly back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I hope it goes back to what it used to be one day. Well, I have faith in it. But anyway, but this all, Auntie Riri was from Detroit, so, and, we talked about Auntie Riri's father. Oh, okay, for Forest Whitaker. Whew, fine. He looked good. I mean, he's not no Denzel, but actually in this movie, with that Beijing and that process, his hair was on. It was lit. And those suits, that Beijing and that makeup, I was like, hey, Forrest. That's his name, right? Forrest Whitaker. Anyway, I could see him getting nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Him and Jennifer, they did a good job. They did a good job. She's gonna definitely get nominated. Now I don't know if she's gonna get an Oscar. But you know what else I like? I like that they didn't put a lot of makeup on her. Her lips. Her lips. If you guys see the movie, she didn't have much makeup on her lips. But very stylish. Very stylish. I guess Aretha Franklin, I never knew her for her fashions. I mean, like, in the 1969, I was born. So I guess that was her heyday. And by the time, I became of age, she wasn't really as popular as she was. And I do remember, and I did say this in this one, I might have said it in many videos, but I do remember seeing Aretha Franklin. I went to the very first Essence Festival in New Orleans, and I think it was 1996 or something like that. No, 96, 95 maybe. And Aretha came out, baby. She has some big kahunas. I mean, her breasts were enormous. And she was singing, but she had on a gown. A gown. But baby, the top was, it wasn't a strapless, but it was like all the way down here. And she kept bending over, and I tell you, I am not lying. Everybody in that crowd was waiting for one of them to pop out. Because, I mean, they were, like, imagine 2 watermelons, literally. And then you got on this little dress. I don't know how she was able to maintain them boobs in that dress. I don't know, but that is like one of the 10 wonders of the world, because oh my goodness. But anyway, Jennifer did a good job, and it's a good movie. It's a musical. It's definitely a musical. And I'm not being racist, but I wish I would have seen the movie with black folks, because again, I live in Silicon Valley. I saw the movie, right across the street from Santana Row, and you just don't get the same feel. Not at all. Now, if I would have saw it in Oakland, I'm sure I would have enjoyed it even more, even maybe San Francisco. Now, if I would have saw it in Oakland, it would have been a different thing. I'm just not doing it. Even though when you see with a whole bunch of black people, you can't hear it, or, people are talking or whatever. Okay, yeah, maybe I might stick down here, because, at least I could hear it. But, music and everything, I was rocking and everything. And it just was, I don't know if I was, I think, was I though? No, it was 3 of us in the movies, but it wasn't packed. And that's it. I think it's because of the coronavirus or whatever. But, I wore a mask, whatever. So I felt fine. I put napkins on the seat. Yeah, I don't know how the movie's gonna do, but you guys really need to see it because let me tell you, ooh, honey, Jennifer sang her ass off in that movie. Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she did. I mean, like it's one song. It was a nice soundtrack. Now, I haven't said soundtrack in a long time, but there was one song. I gotta look this one up. Oh, it was so pretty. It was the one that her sister sang for her and made for her. And oh, honey, a rose is still a rose. Jump out of the. Okay, let me see. You make me feel like it now. I say a little prayer. Son of a preacher, I never loved a man. Chain of fools, don't play that song. Angel Border song. Oh, it was so beautiful. Oh, good times since you've been gone. You're all I need to get, baby. Ain't nothing like a real thing. Nope. Oh, man. Bridge over troubled water. Who's in and who? Whatever song her sister wrote for her, oh my God, it was so beautiful. And her sister was singing the backup, but it was just like, oh, it was, oh, that's another one I cried for. Because that was when I think she was getting beat up by her husband or whatever. Yeah. Let me write song Aretha's sister wrote for her. Angel. I wonder is this it? Oh, so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Okay, let's see. Written by Aretha. Not only did it, Carolyn Carrodi was such for Aretha. Soul Sisters. Maybe this was it. It was so. Oh, it was so beautiful. I I just cried. I just cried. I don't know what song that was, but oh my God, I hope they. Oh, it was about. Mm, not respect. It wasn't respect. Oh, maybe this is. Let's see. Let's see if this is it. This is it. This is it.
Call the other day. It was my sister Carolyn saying, Aretha, come by when you can. I've got something that I want to say. And when I got there,
now listen to the sister singing.
She said, rather than go through a long, drawn-out thing, I think the melody on the box will help me explain.
Oh, so when the sister cuts in and she starts to sing, oh my God.
You gotta find me an angel.
Is that it? Maybe that's not, I don't know. But it's the song that the sister, oh my God, it is. I gotta find out what that song is, because literally I'm just in tears. When the sister, does the backup, I'm telling you, I'm just like, oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, that was a hell of a movie. I mean, bring your tissue, honey. And if you got some emotions, or if you going through hard times with your man or whatever, baby, this is a movie to see across the board. It doesn't matter what race you are. If you were going through it with your man, this is what you need to see. Let me tell you. And I didn't know that she had went through it, because I remember, it's like, why did she gain so much weight or whatever? And a couple people was like, listen, she's been through a lot. I didn't know the backup story. I never knew that Aretha had a child at 12 until she passed away. My mom or nobody ever, shared this information. They just used to sing to her. When you're going through it with your man, I don't even know who we listen to now. But when you're going through it with your man, back in the day, you put on Aretha, get you a little drink or whatever, sit by the window, and that's how these women got through it. That's how they got through it, honey. Aretha is the reason why a lot of these sisters, I don't know about other races or communities or whatever, but I know about Black folks. That's how we got through it in the 60s and in the 70s, honey. You put on some Aretha. So, I'm glad this movie finally came out. It's just so emotional. Oh my goodness. Like, if, after you go to this movie, don't plan anything else. Don't plan anything else. Just go home and just think about it and all that and go to sleep. Because, baby, you're going to boo-hoo. You will definitely boo-hoo. And that's all I'm going to say about it, because I can't give, I can only give you so much without giving away the movie. But let me tell you, you're going to need some tissue. Because, listen, Jennifer sang her butt, oh, honey. And this one song, baby, because, she's trying to, I guess Aretha was proper or something. I don't know. Because the way she talked, it was like, hi, my name is, Aretha. But the way she held her lips. But it's one song, baby, Jennifer lets it go. And you can, she gets all, her lips are very exercised. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Because I can only say so much regarding the music. I mean, the movie, without, giving it away. It's well worth going to see, even in the COVID. You guys, because someone's like, oh, I'll wait until it gets on HBO or Hulu or whatever. No. Like, when you see, when there's a musical and they're singing, you need to be in a theater where you have surround sound that you can feel it. I don't think that you could see this on TV and get the same reaction. I remember when I saw Ray Charles with Jamie Foxx. I didn't see the movie. I wish I would have, but I didn't. And this right here, don't wait until it gets on whatever, I don't know, Netflix or whatever it is. Go see it in the theater. It's well worth it. Actually, I might go back and see it on Dolby, because the music is just so good. Oh, you're just gonna love it. Bring tissue though. Bring tissue. Hopefully, when I go see it again, I won't cry as much. But baby, I boo-hooed that first time. Boo-hooed. Okay. Anyway. Enjoy until I see you again. You guys, please go support this movie, because it's such a good musical. The music far exceeds the script. If you just go for the music, because again, Jennifer sang her butt out. She wasn't hollering and screaming. She sang, okay? Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.